Hi, I'm Youngla. I'm the student pharmacist here today, and I'm going to be talking about how to test your blood sugar levels using a blood glucose monitor. The tools you'll be needing today is a blood glucose monitor or blood glucose meter, a lancet device, the needles for the lancet, test strips, and hand sanitizer. Okay, first we will be setting up the glucometer, and we're just going to start by turning it on. And I've already set the date and time, but what you're going to do next with your brand new glucometer is set the date and time. And you can do that by pushing the left or right buttons, and this will bring forward or back the time. And then you want to press the center button once you hit the correct date or time. It'll go in order of month, date, year, and then hours, and then minutes. So once you're done, you just hit the top button. And then your device will also show some options for like when you're testing your blood sugar. This device has before a meal, after exercise, if you feel sick, or after taking your blood lowering medication. What you want to do is just hit the circle button and select the correct or applicable situation. Okay, and if you're concerned that your blood glucose meter is not giving you the correct reading or the most accurate reading, what you want to do is you can take control solution, and basically what this does is that it has a concentrator or a known glucose level, and you can just test that with your meter to see if it has the right reading. I will make sure though that you have the same brand. So the same brand of control solution should match the brand of your test strips. I'm using True Metrics, so True Metrics, and yeah. Okay, these control solutions help to check that the meter and test strip are working properly together to give you the most accurate reading. What you want to do is perform the exact same steps as a normal blood glucose testing, but instead of using your own blood, you're going to use a drop of this control solution, and you can just drop it on a piece of plastic or aluminum foil, and then go ahead and put a little bit onto the test strip. And I'm going to show you how to take a normal blood glucose reading in a second. But yeah, this says that it's a level 1 control solution, and in the test bottle it says that a level 1 control solution should give a reading from about 22 to 52. And I checked this before and it's all right, so I'm ready to move on to to actually do it on me. Okay, now we're going to start by prepping our lancet device. What you want to do is put a needle in, and you want to pull this section above the circle and just pull to reveal this little pocket. Then you want to go ahead and take a needle, be one of these, and put it into, and push really hard into the pocket. And you can see that's all the way down. Next, we want to go ahead and remove this cap by gently twisting and pulling off, and this will reveal the needle. Now, we want to save this for later. Okay, and what we want to do is recap this, and then we want to select the depth of the needle. Okay, so the higher the number goes, the more in depth it will go into your finger, so the further down the needle is going to hit into your finger. Usually people tend to go for either 2 or 3, so today I'm going to do 2. Now we will prep this lancet by go ahead and pulling it and cocking it. And now this is ready for use. Next, we want to go ahead and prep the glucometer. And we can do so by taking a test strip. We already turned it on, so we're all good with that. You want to go ahead and take a test strip and put the chip part into the meter. Now we know that we've inserted it correctly. We inserted it correctly when you see this blood drop symbol and the little test strip. Okay, now that we are ready, we want to go ahead and prep our hands by sanitizing it. And now we are ready to collect our sample. Okay, Next, we want to go ahead and collect our sample by placing this lancet device firmly up against our finger. And then we want to go ahead and press the circle. And okay, next we want to go ahead and milk blood out of our finger. And we want to use the edge of this to just gently pick up a little bit of sample. We don't want to flood the device. And then now it's going to give us a reading. Okay, now that I have my reading, we want to go ahead and wipe our hands clean. And what we want to do is we want to go ahead and dispose of our sharps. This container, our sharps container, can be any type of hard plastic, an old pill bottle. Today I'm going to be using a what is this called? Old laundry detergent. And then to dispose of it, we want to go ahead and open this back up. Now with our exposed needle, we will go ahead and put it onto the circle and press really hard. Now this will cover our exposed needle. And then now we can safely pull it out and put it in. Okay, to dispose of our test strips, we want to go ahead and remove it from our device and drop it right into the sharps container. Now that everything is disposed correctly, I will want to preface by saying that you should never, with a needle in your lancet device, hold it over, because you might accidentally press it and accidentally poke someone. And you should never reuse needles or the lancet needles or test strips, and only use this meter for yourself because it tracks date and time and it should be personal. So only use the meter for yourself. Now, what questions do you have for me? Okay, and that is how you perform a blood glucose monitoring or use a blood glucose monitoring device. Thank you.